it's not about, nonsense and then drop and then nonsense and then drop and then just random vocal bits and bobs and then drop and then another drop and then you have like 300 songs and you play like 10 seconds of each one. I don't think that has that's just, I don't know. That's not for me. Stop it there, just for right now. Mixing fast. You knew that eventually we'll get to this point. It's something that I love to do. But it's something that I see a lot being done, but not the best way, at least from my perspective. Mixing fast has its place. I do feel that it does have a place. Mixing very quick creates a certain pulse, if you will. It has a certain vibe to it. And hoping my face isn't cut up. And using that pulse is cool in a mix. When I find it's best, midway through, maybe 70% through, when you're sort of taking your audience a certain direction, and then you can really double down. If you try doing it in the beginning, if it's too fast, I feel that it can get the audience a bit disinterested. Yeah. I think whenever you're coming in to present your work, you want to start with something a little just slower for people to sort of start vibing with you. Doing something like this, you need to be very switched on, and the audience needs to be switched on with you. They need to be vibing with you. They need to be ready to go, because that's really the only way it works. Even when you're doing it through this sort of medium, you are still dealing with an audience that you want to interact with a certain way. Even though if you can't see them, you almost I'm going to get a bit philosophical here, but you almost can judge by how the mix is going from your end, how things are gonna go. If that makes sense. You need to have a strong emotional intelligence to know when it's the right time, I guess. And I feel that most entertainers have a strong emotional intelligence. That's what makes them quite good at what they do. I would also say that it's cool when you are working with endings of songs and you want to have a little bit of this one, a little bit of that one, and put them together. And it also puts your skills on display. You don't have to hide behind things. It gives an audience something to watch. It's very entertaining. So that's why I feel it has a place. Now, it doesn't have a place for the whole thing. Having it drop every 30 seconds is what's the point? You might as well just put a playlist on, or you might as well just do it in the computer, and there you go. Here, I don't understand the point. Um, it's not about nonsense and then drop, and then nonsense and then drop, and then just random vocal bits and bobs, and then drop, and then another drop, and then you have like 300 songs, and you play like 10 seconds of each one. I don't think that has that's just, I don't know. That's not for me. But if you want to have a certain moment or part or sections of pockets where you are sort of having these super intense moments, then yeah, cool. Um, or you're sort of building up, you're ramping it up, you have changes, and you have you have these sort of collision moments where everything just comes together. Then awesome. It's almost like you're directing your own movie. And then you want a bit of Michael Bay in one. You want a bit of Scorsese in another one. You want a bit of Al Pacino to come in and do his thing. That's that's how I like to look at it.